Yes, we're live. We're back on YouTube, working hard, putting in the effort. Hope you're well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, working well. Going to talk about the two biggest frauds at this football club. The two guys. What do these two muppets, bozos? What do they do? Yes, Luca. I just want to chat for a bit, mate. Really appreciate it. Just been on Jez's channel. I'm on a roll. Do need to get a new chair. Smash the hell out of the like button. Subscribe as you are enter. And yeah, it was a really, really good chat with Jez, Kenny, Gracie May, and the legend Lee Gunner. So yeah, maybe I'll bring you on in a bit, but I just want to talk about these most fraudulent, dodgy, backhanded possible geezers at this club. What does this guy and this guy do for my football club? That is what I want to talk to you about. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope you're well. Go and check Jez's channel and watch that. It was really, really good. Yes, Luca. No, mate, they didn't. That's Arteta, mate. I have to give it. This man is doing credit. This man, dodgy car salesman. This man, what was he doing with the Marquinhos thing? Smash the like button, subscribe. Let's get at least 5 super chats in for all the hard work I've been doing today. I've already done our transfer window video stream. That was early today. Go and check that out later. What does this geezer do? Just look, man. I just don't trust him, man. Would you trust him? Would you trust that man with your daughters, guys? Would you? What about him, this man? Did you know he's my age? So work that one out, guys. It's just not good. So what do Vinai and Thing? I'm going to go through their job description, right? And I'm going to go through just sort of kind of what they do. So yeah, third stream today for me. Hope you are appreciating that. Smash the like button and subscribe. Edu Gaspar, panic buy, selling, panic buys for Jorginho. Come on, 4 people. Let's get at least 20 people in here. We are on the road to 2K. We are on the road to 2K. We're about 68 subscribers away. So if you can subscribe, that will be amazing. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, shining like a halo. So yeah, I have upgraded the StreamYard. No more StreamYard logo. That has gone. Tried a new light, man. It's so hard to get the lights right. So yeah, I had some normal tea on Jez's stream on the eucalyptus and herbal tea now, because this transfer window has not been good enough. Arteta, I'm not criticising him. Yes, he's played a part in the transfer window, but it's not his money. It's not his job to sign players. Okay, it's his job and his job, and it's not good enough. Vinai, can someone tell me what he does apart from do dodgy deals that go wrong in China? Go and Google it, mate. Dodgy deals that go wrong in China. And this man here, Edu, what does he do apart from sign Jorginho on the last day? Miss on 3 major signings: Felix, Mudryk, and Caicedo, because he didn't want to pay the money. You know, just not right. Yes, it's great. Do you know what? No problem getting Jorginho in as a backup with Caicedo. No problem with that. But he was not the main target. And there's fans online going on like Jorginho is the second coming of, I don't know, Casemiro, Partey, El Cloud Makalani, Kante back when he was on top form. So yeah, not good enough. Where is everyone? Oh, there is football. But yeah, so this is just a quick one. No more transfers. No more transfers. It will be the rumours will be starting. Rumours will be starting. So yes, we need to. Yes, we do. Well, that's Arteta, mate. He's the one that's coaching them. Nothing exactly. Edu out, says Luca. Let me read to you. Yeah, if you want to join the membership, it's 99p a month. Can't go wrong with that. You need Richard Garlick's mugshot up there with the broken barbecue and clear plan. Yes, Colin. Yes. Let me read to you what Vinai Venkasham actually does. What does he actually do? What's his job? So he's been there since 2000. After it's announced that Gazidis would leave his role as Arsenal chief executive to join Milan, Vinai Ventanesham stepped forward as one of the South Africans' immediate replacement at the Emirates, alongside former close Raul Sinelli. Well, we all know what happened to Sinelli, don't we? We all do. What I want to know is, where is everyone? Everyone's been watching the transfer videos. Where is everyone? Share the stream, okay? Share it. Sharing is caring. It was a role that he stayed until June 25th, blah, blah. Okay, so who is Vinai Venkasham? Venkasham has a Master of Arts degree in economics and management from the University of Oxford, and also has a qualification for the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. Well, you're not doing a good job there, mate, are you? He comes from commodity, consultancy, communications. He's specialised in financial service and technology. Not seriously, man, not good enough. Not good enough. And they have, where is everyone today? Man United are playing Forest. Yes, I'm aware of that. So I'm waiting for some more people to join. So what does Vinai actually do? You know, he just doesn't seem to do a lot. And his aim of winning was the top four. So yeah, what does? Yeah, hold on a second. Not good enough. Not good enough. Okay. And I'm just going to go on to about 9 o'clock. Obviously, everyone's watching the Man United game. I will share this. Smash the like button. Make sure you smash the subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000 subs. Talking about these fraudulent companions who have not got me or you the right players in this window. Not enough. If we're going to, because Man City will come good, and we've still got the Europa League. Let me just paste this for Luca. Luca, there you go. You can come on for a bit. Just for Luca. There you go, mate. Evening, Mohammed. Hope you're good. Yeah, good evening to you, man. So what is on Wiki, if you go to his Vinai Charangudan is a British Indian football administrator. He serves as a chief executive of Arsenal Football Club, an employee of Arsenal since 2010. in a variety of roles. He was appointed managing director, replaced Gazidis immediately before the promotion. He was the chief commercial officer. He worked on London 2012 prior to joining us and charity. He's to do with the Olympics as well. Not good enough. He's been there since 2010. And seriously, what does he do apart from tell us that we're only in a top 4 battle race? Not good enough. What isn't good enough is we haven't got enough people watching. They're all watching Man United Forest. So do smash the like button, subscribe. And you give me your opinion of these two guys. This one here, who just seems to get his Portuguese mates in. Yes, Trossard was good. Yes, that was good. But this Jakub Kavori, yet to be proven, is going to need time to settle in. And I think we need another striker if we're going to be going all out for a league title. And we needed legs in midfield, because what we're going to do when Sapart is injured, Jorginho and Xhaka are in midfield. They've got the turning circle of the Titanic. Not good enough, okay? Keep hitting the like button and smash the hell out of the subscribe one, because I'm not happy, man. I'm trying to keep calm, and big up to Jez. Thank you for having me on your channel. Evening again, mate. Yep, man. Had to talk about these two frauds, clowns. I should have had a clown background. So my lighting wasn't so good on your show. When you've got some time, do obviously go and check out his stream. Brilliant. Got to do a show with the legendary Lee Gunner. Was a bit nervous to start. I had 4 quesadillas actually, and a load of veg. My wife had cooked, and probably didn't help. So it took me about a good 20 minutes to feel comfy. So thank you again, Jez, for having me on. So just talking about Vinai's job description. What does he do? He's been there since 2010. 13 years at the club. What has he actually done, guys? He's a football administrator, according to Wiki. He's for this club. So what? Yeah, but what does he actually do? That is the question. Does he do any good? No, not for me. So Football London have got an article on Vinai Venkatesham. Yeah, let me just sip my herbal tea while I read this about this fraud, this guy who just does not do anything for me. Right. Here we go. I'm just going to read out about Vinai. I've done this one. Yeah. So he's a businessman. He's an accountant. He's a Olympic representative. He's a media guy, a digital guy. But what does he do for my football club? Really, man. And he's partnering with Raul Sanelli. Oh, we all know what happened to Raul Sanelli. He got potted, and I'm sure this guy has something to do with it. Vinai is, as I said, a football administrator. Well, you're not doing good administration work now for Arsenal Football Club, are you, mate? You're not. Okay, you're not. Who would bring back Ivan Gazidis? Question, like real talk. Ivan Gazidis was a better CEO than this man. He was a better CEO. No. Would you bring back Gazidis? Yes. Oh man, thanks again, Jez. Thank you. No, man, like seriously, is worth thinking that Gazidis, well, at least, yeah, we're doing well this season, but why I'm pissed off, this is massive opportunity to win a league title, right, for the first time in 19 years. And the Cronkies are multi-billionaires. And 90 million quid on Casado is like a drop in the ocean for them, okay? If we had got a Casado and Jorginho, no problem, and gone and got a striker like an Ivan Toney or a Mitrovic, brilliant. I would say I would not be moaning about them. But we missed out on 3 of our top targets, okay? 3 of our top targets. So Vinai, fraud, doesn't do enough. He's been in the club for 13 years and he needs to go. Okay, big up to Taib. Good evening, that's Howie. Oh, I'm good. Just going for my 3rd stream today. Did my transfer review this afternoon. Was on the legendary Jez's channel. And now I'm just talking about these 2 fraudulent guys at our football club. So Vinai is an administrator for the club, and he gets paid loads and loads of money. So what does Edu do? He's a sporting director. Edu's promotion. This is an article back in November last year, right? Luca, you said you were coming on, mate. Do let me know if you are. Right, where were we? Edu's promotion sees him assume overarching responsibility for all our academy activities, in addition to his existing responsibility across men's and women's football. Edu's promotion, why was he promoted, has formalised his already growing influence over the academy operations, and we look forward to blah, blah, blah working with him. He spent 4 years as a player, so he's a sporting director. You think he's doing a good job? Do you think he is doing it? You think he's making sure that everything is run smoothly and we've taken the best possible opportunity to stand ourselves ready for a league title? I'm going to get up the March to May fixtures for Arsenal Football Club, and it's scary. Let's have a little look. This is why these 2 have not done their job properly. Look at this. Keep smashing the like button and subscribe if you're new. So close to 1.95k. It'd be amazing to get that locked off on this stream. Try and share this. Right. I want to go to, yes, March, yeah, from here. So let me share this to you guys. Share screen. Do share the channel as well on your socials if you can. Get some more people in. I do understand there is a football match tonight, semi-final of a cup, which this is what Arteta threw us out of against Brighton. I want to share that one. So this is why I don't think we're prepared for the rest of the season, guys. So, right. So this is where it really, really gets hard, guys. Okay, we're playing once a week in February. Now look at this. This is why I don't think these 2 have done a good job. Starting from the 15th, from the 11th of Feb, look, twice a week. Okay, once a week. March it's April. Look at these fixtures. Okay. Look at these fixtures. Yeah, especially here. Look at April. Leeds at home, Liverpool away, West Ham away, Southampton home, City away, Chelsea at home, who will be rejuvenated. Then we've got Newcastle away, Brighton at home, Forest away, and Wolves away. Some bloody hard fixtures, and we're going to be playing. And yeah, this is, by the way, fantastic, excluding Europa League. So we're already playing once to twice a week, and potentially we're going to be playing more times, 3 times a week as well. Okay, this is why I don't think we're prepared. Because look, I'll tell you, Europa League I think starts in March. Let's have a little look. When does Europa League reconvene? Keep hitting the like button, guys. Do smash the like out and share the content. Welcome. Yes, Europa League fixtures. It's March, so let's have a little look. So it's going to be around the beginning of March. So, yeah, I'm going to add Luca to the show in a second. Yep, just going through the fixtures. And hey, Luca.
Big up, man.
One
How
second.
are you, man?
1 sec. I'm losing all my.
Make me minimize.
There we go. Just going through. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for joining. Why I think this is an abysmal transfer window, and these two frauds are not good enough, and they haven't done their job properly. And Joanne made a great point, right? That this is excluding the Europa League, right? So we've got these games we're already playing pretty much once to twice a week as it is, and from here, I think it's around here. Around the beginning of March, yeah, that's when the Europa League kicks in. So I'm not happy, mate, because we're not prepared enough. I don't know what you think.
This is the thing, and this is the problem with our fan base, right? People think that they're happy with his transfer window, and people think that Edu's actually done good things. He clearly has not, because yes, he might have actually bought people like Saliba, Ramsdale, people like that. That's great, but this is old news. That's past present. We're on about the future. The future is now. We need to win the league this season.
Yeah.
And the same people that call me negative and toxic on Twitter, right? People think that, oh yeah, people think, oh Luca, relax. Jorginho is great. It might be good enough as a backup, right?
I mean, look at these April fixtures, excluding Europa League. They're horrendous.
April is horrendous,
and this is with no Europa League. We're already playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 league games in April.
This is why I don't think we'll win the league. This is why I don't think we'll win the league.
I'm worried, mate.
So am I. And this is the problem with people. If people honestly think that we're going to win the league with those run of fixtures, I'm sorry, then people are smoking. Because at the end of the day, that's fine if people want to stick with it, stick and think that that's cool. But Jorginho, for me, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that Edu couldn't be asked on deadline day to actually pay for the third bid for Moise Caicedo? The deal might have actually gone through.
And for 10 million would have got the job done.
10 million, and yet again, cheap pinching. What do people do? Why do people believe that in this process that we're going to win the league, and people think that oh, Edu's made a mistake. That's cool. Let's get on with it. Well, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, we have a best chance to win the league, right? Yeah. And this reminds me, right, of when we signed Petr Cech that season.
It's worrying times.
I am. Look, the games now leading up to April, right? Apart from
Man, I mean, look at these fixtures, especially going from around. Okay, forget Everton and Brentford. I think we'll win those. Yeah. But going from the 15th, look at that. Like, it's hard, man.
I'm not confident going into Man City, right? I'm really not confident. I know we're at home, right? And we might get something out. We might get a draw or something. But to win the league, right, we need to get at least those fixtures in April, and we need to beat Man City, win one of the Man City games. Even if we lose to Man City twice, we're not going to win the league. We will not be able to win the league if we lose to Man City twice. I don't know why people think, right, that, if we lose to Man City, that we'll win the league. Not necessarily, because Man City might have
such a long way to go, and I'm not getting carried away. It's 50% of the well, actually less, guys, because we've still got all the Europa League.
It's 40%, right?
3 out of 10 window, Alex. Abomination when we sit at the top of the league and we cannot draw a single marquee signing. Guys, we missed out on 3 marquee signings. That's why I had to bring this show up. The only time we might get a break is further down the season in May, as we're due to play Newcastle on the 6th when it's the coronation. You mentioned that early. What do you mean, mind your business? Who?
You're copying that from Tree.
Thanks for tuning in, by the way, Pauline. Edu's job is to coordinate the club from under 6 to first team, along with strategy, working with low manager. Well, his main job is to help us win the Premier League, Ashton. And at the moment, he's failed miserably this month with getting a panic by Jorginho and missing out on 3 major signings, an unknown Polish centre-back. Yes, Trossard was good, but we've got hard fixtures. And if we were like 5th, 6th, 7th, Luca, right? And we kind of got these players, I could go and get it, but we're top of the bloody league, mate.
Yeah, it's the best.
We're top of the league,
and this is
and
the problem.
It's not good enough.
It's not good enough because I'll tell you why. Because this fan base believe that they're all sucking it in and feel like that, oh yeah, it's so great that we're top of the league, right? And I get called on social media, on Twitter, saying, oh, Luca, why are you not so happy that we're top of the league? Well, I'm happy that we're top of the league.
Facts, Colin.
Right?
Facts, Colin.
Because it's facts. And we're 5 points clear. 5 points at this moment of stage of the season, 1st of February, right? Right? And we're 5 points clear.
It's brilliant.
Right? It's brilliant.
But you need to have backup and be prepared, right?
You can't have... Look,
we are one Thomas Partey injury away from disaster.
We are, okay. And that's
because Jorginho does not play like Thomas Partey.
No, and this is what I'm worried about. If Partey gets injured, right? Yeah. And I'm not jinxing this now, but if Partey gets injured before Man City, but if Partey gets injured before Man City, watch Man City midfield destroy Granit Xhaka and Jorginho, and for me, it changes the way Granit Xhaka has actually played with Thomas Partey. And Mikel Arteta is not going to play Zinchenko in midfield with Granit Xhaka. You know he's going to throw in Jorginho, right? And I know a lot of people said to me, I was on True Gooner's channel earlier today, right? And for me, they were saying, look, you've got to give Jorginho a chance. That's fine, right? But it changes the style and the complex. It changes it.
Party. That's another thing people need to get in their style. He's a different type of player.
Football under Mikel Arteta. The way we move,
I'm not blaming us, guys. I'm not blaming
Mikel Arteta. But however, is this Arteta's signing? Because he wanted Jorginho back in 2020 before the lockdown. So remember that, right? Yeah. And for me, right,
Arteta's overachieved this season.
Yeah, Arteta. I'm not blaming Arteta. It's these 2 clowns behind the green screen, Edu and Vinai, right? Vinai, too busy making coffee every day at London Colney under a vending machine. What are you supposed to do? Right? Vinai does not have a clue at this football club. He never has. I would rather
13 years at the club, mate. 13 years at the club, Vinai.
Yeah. 13 years. I thought it was quite recent.
2010 he joined the club as an employee, then got promoted around when Gazida's left in, what was it, 2018? 18, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'd rather would have had spending tap back, because he brought people like Guendouzi and that at the football club, right? And he was scouting. And don't forget, he was even scouting Dembele from Barcelona, right? I know he's injury prone, but still, he was not a bad player at the time. And for me, right, Edu needs to wake up and realise. Don't forget, Edu, in case you don't remember, right, 19 years ago, you were an invincible. Right?
He's a bench warmer in Invincible.
He is a bench warmer. He's there penny pinching, thinking now we know that. But why is it that people are listening, right? And people like AFTV, right, are saying, right, oh, they're quite happy with
They're not saying as it is.
It's an excellent signing. They're not saying it how
Mate, listen, I've got no problem with Jorginho coming to Arsenal, but
really
with a Caicedo, get me 2 in. If I had 2 in, that would be good. But it's just not enough. And
I said this.
There's no energy in that midfield as a backup. That's the problem. It's no power, pace. Jorginho's great on the ball. He's got great touch, but he's not quick. He's not a fast turner, and he's just not. He's not, guys. He's not Thomas Partey-esque like Caicedo is.
He's not.
That is the problem, guys. I've got with this, where I hope I'm wrong, but where we've missed a massive opportunity. Like I said, if we were 5th, 6th, or 7th, and we got those signings in, cool, going for a top 4. But we're top of the bloody league. Go for 2 marquee signings, get them in. It could be done if you pay the money. Chelsea have overpaid, but who cares? It's not my money, and it's not your money as well, mate.
And that's the thing. That's the thing, because what really frustrates me is that look, Jorginho coming in, yes, he's got Europa League pedigree, right?
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, it's not him I'm having a go at. You know what I mean?
No, of course not. And I know Jorginho well more than anyone else. And for me, right, Edu and sitting there, right, thinking, okay, we're penny pinching. We're thinking, right, why is look, I can understand people's frustration, and I'm frustrated as well, right? But
the reason I'm bringing this stream just to question them further, what they actually do for our football team.
I knew that this Caicedo deal wasn't going to happen, and I wasn't having a go at people. Yes, I might have teased a few people on social media, but I was going by my opinion, right? If people don't understand my opinion, the thing is, I knew that Caicedo wasn't happening. I knew when this second bid got rejected, I was a little bit surprised, but however, I knew, right, that we weren't going to go for a third bid. And I'll tell you why. Because I know we'd never spent over the £70 million mark. But what makes you think, right, if we're going to be targeting Declan Rice, he'll be worth...
Already going on, I couldn't care less about the summer transfer.
We ain't getting Declan Rice in the summer.
Luca, I couldn't give an S about the summer transfer window, mate. Could not give a damn. It's about
that's
now.
6 months away to think about.
Yes, prepare for it. But it's about now.
It is about now. This is the best. This reminds me, right, of the Leicester season. We were top of the league, right, in this position 7 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what goes and happens? We collapse. We lost to teams like Manchester United. Man like Marcus Rashford and them lot end up turning up, making their debut 6-7 years ago, right? And for me, we collapsed. We drew to teams like West Ham. We lost to Watford. We lost to Chelsea away. Teams like that. Mate, this is the best chance to win it. And we failed in the transfer window, right?
That is why I brought this stream out. I had the idea and I thought it would be a good one.
Yeah.
So how do you rate the window in general? I mean, that's my opinion. What's your opinion of the window? How we did business?
For me, I rate it a 4 out of 10, in my opinion. Because I think, look, a lot of people said 6, 7, 8 out of 10. I'm guessing 6 might make sense.
Who's saying that?
People on social media and other people.
Well, that's why I don't check Twitter.
Mate, and other people, Twitter, I go on it every day, mate. And for me, I only go on it every day just to do collabs. But however, right, look, I feel a 4 out of 10 because we failed to get the targets. And we always fail to get the targets. And look, some people might say, yeah, we got a backup. Yeah, we got a plan B. But the plan B wasn't Jorginho. Okay? If you wanted a plan B, you go and get that Real Sociedad midfielder, right? You go and get William Carvalho from Real Betis, right? Real Betis have improved in the last few years, and they are acting like a top 6 Spanish club.
Yeah.
Before they were mid-table.
Why are you talking about Real Betis?
I'm just saying, for example, William Carvalho, right? He's a decent player. We were linked with him for years. West Ham wanted him at the time. You go and get Ruben Neves, Premier League proven.
But what my biggest gripe, I think we missed such a trick. We've just missed. I was just glaringly, even if it wasn't Caicedo, get Go and get another top signing. Money talks. We're top of the Premier
But why is
League.
it that
Okay?
people believe that January is very difficult to get signings?
No, it isn't. Look at Chelsea.
It's not.
They're
Look at
10th
Chelsea.
in the
They
league.
they've spent 290 million, which
No, they
is
spend more than that.
well, whatever.
It's about 600 million this transfer window. Something ridiculous.
600 million.
Something in the last since
And-
the summer, 600,
And
700 million.
two players or more two players have signed 8-year contracts till 2031. That's making me old.
Why can't we do that?
8 years. But for me, would you really want to sign a player for 8 years?
Yes, you could have issues offloading
play, isn't it?
financial. That's why they've spread it out so that they can play. Chelsea have not broken any rules. They have just spread things out so that they don't get in trouble.
See, that's why they're a smart club. It doesn't matter how shit they are. They can be. They're always better. You know what I mean? And they always will be.
Look up Ashton. Highest goal scorer in Europe first. Haaland, second Kane, third Balogun with a hat-trick. What are these two doing? Why didn't they recall him? I said we needed another striker. Why could we not recall? Maybe that's not in it. I don't know. Maybe we can't recall him in January. But he's absolutely smashing it in Ligue 1. And he's third top goal. Unbelievable. Ashton, I believe you, man. That's wow. I'm sure there would have been a clause in his contract to bring him back. Guys, if you also want to become a member, click the membership. It's the third option down, 99p a month. It can be done, or the join button. Get some more members because I do want to do some member streams. Have a little look in it. Click it. Grassroots, custom-made emojis, loyalty badges, or you've got, what's the other one? Champions, which hopefully we will be, $1.99, and you've got $5.99 for Invincibles. Well, we're not going to be invincible this year, but some great perks there. So yeah, Ashton, that is a fantastic point because I think we needed a striker as well. We didn't get one. Eddie has done so well, but Jesus, when he comes back, he's not an Eddie.
No.
So who do we bring on if Eddie's not doing well? Who do we bring on?
This is the thing. Would you bring Balogun back now?
Yeah. Yes.
For me, he has a point to prove. Balogun, in my opinion, right, is doing very well. And if you guys didn't watch his interview with Thierry Henry, for me, that was a really...
No, I haven't seen that.
I can't remember what he said, but I watched the interview, right, on YouTube, right? And for me, what I like about it from a younger player, as a perspective, is that he's learning from a great legend. And that brings me vibes. That brings like a young boy like Floyd Balogun, like a young talent player. It makes me feel like I want to give him a chance and bring him back. And I've got a good feeling about this guy coming back. Look, I don't think he's not going to be up there just yet, but this guy could be good in the next 5 years' time. You don't know. But will Mikel Arteta bring him back? I can't see him coming back. I think he's going to get a couple of loans. Look at Marquinhos as well. I couldn't care less about Marquinhos. But fair to me, good luck for him going to Norwich, right? Because this guy ain't going to come back next season.
Do you think that's a bit of a... I don't know. That deal needs investigation. Like, it is a bit weird, isn't it? He's barely played and he's just been shipped out straight away.
Well, that deal needs to be invest because technically, Marquinhos, in my opinion,
Marquinhos,
right, scored against FC Zurich. That was about it, and made a couple of appearances.
He hasn't really had a lot of chances, though, has he?
A lot of chances, but this kid's not really going to get.
What about Giroud? Would you bring him back? Why not?
Why not?
We need a target man. I mean, as a back, yes, Eddie's done so well, but he is going to have a dry spell.
He's got many centre forwards left. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is injured, but he's 41 years old. You know what I mean? So Olivier Giroud, I'll take him back right now. He's killing it at AC Milan.
Yeah. So
I'll bring Alexis Sanchez back. Not going to lie.
He's doing well at Marseille.
I'll bring him back for a short term, 6 months.
Yeah, why not? But for me, I think they're just as culpable as each other. Yes, they have a lot of work to do, but this is the creme de la creme, the Premier League, the men's, okay? And if they really, really needed to, they could have been screaming at the Cronkies if they really, really wanted it.
Do you blame Stan
to get
Kroenke? Do you
top.
blame? Do you
We'll
blame?
never know. We'll never know. But
Because Stan Kroenke
they've
came
been
out and said in an article that he was
right.
willing to pay 75 million, and then whether that was true or not, it was reported by the Sun. So
Yeah. So for me, the Cronkies are putting the money out, but it can be more. If they really, really want this league title, we would have had Mudryk and Caicedo.
well,
Okay.
yeah, we would have done.
Yeah.
We would have had Mikhail Mudryk. Look, I
At
never.
the end of the day, who cares? It's not our money.
Exactly. We want is what is best for our football club. This is the best chance for me experience of me winning the league, right? And other people want to experience winning the league. You've seen Arsenal win five titles.
Yep, 5 league titles.
Yeah. So for me, I want to see my experience.
You've never felt it. Well,
no,
you have. Well, you were around, but you just weren't an Arsenal fan, were
no, I
you?
wasn't. I never used to be in football. I used to be in animate stuff. But for me, right,
Facts,
I want to experience it before my 30th. So what can
Still
you
not
say
30.
about that?
You're a young man. Still not 30, man.
Well, 30 next year. You know what I mean? So,
Alexis was brilliant. Alex and Luca, big up Balogun, scored a hat-trick earlier. We sent out the wrong striker on loan. Yeah, but we didn't know. I had no problem him going out on loan, but there should be a clause in a contract.
We're lucky by that because Eddie Nketiah for me is now doing very well. Yeah, he wasn't up for it against Man City, but that's Man City, so it's a write-off. So maybe we took that risk and we done it right. Mikel Arteta done it right, and Eddie Nketiah is starting to score, and I do think he will score the weekend because Everton are quite shit at the moment, and now they've
How
got.
Are you feeling ahead of the game? I said on Jez's channel, big up Jez.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, that was amazing. But
200 people watching, very big.
I think it's going to be a tight game. Sean Dyche knows how to park the bus, and I think it's 1-0 to the Arsenal, back to the Wolves job. And I think who's going to score? I think Saka will score, mate. He's on fire at the moment. Yes, he wasn't good against City, but I think Saka is.
There's only one issue which I'm
talent in the world right now.
There's only one little issue I'm a bit worried about. It's a bit
what?
Jordan Pickford on his day can be good.
Right.
And you go back and watch
That's what I mean. No, it's not bad. But who's better, Ramsdale or Pickford, guys? Leave it in the chat, Ramsdale or Pickford.
The country, Pickford.
Get your score prediction in for Saturday, guys.
The country, Pickford, but for club level, well, technically, Ramsdale's hardly not even played for him. He made a couple of appearances. He hasn't made a lot of appearances. And Pickford's probably going to play in the next World Cup, maybe. I don't know. But I think this game all depends how we come out and actually respond, because no one expected us to go on this good run when we lost to Manchester United at Old Trafford, right? And we don't usually win at Old Trafford. We've won there twice since 2006. So, look, I look at it and we bounce back in and we put ourselves into this position. We were 5 points, we were 8, and now we're 5 points clear of Man City. I think we'll win the game. I was going to go 3-1, but I'm going to go for 2-1 Arsenal. I think it'll be a very, very difficult game. Now Sean Dyche is the manager. I think they're going to set out, and I think they're going to set out very well. And I think Sean Dyche is going to be of course Everton are going to attack, but they don't have great players. They sold their best player to Newcastle, Anthony Gordon, which was a strange.
Do you rate him?
What do you say?
Do you rate him, Anthony Gordon?
No, but he's got potential to become a good player.
It's all about English tax, isn't it? English tax.
Like Dominic Calvert-Lewin can't even hardly score this season and all these injuries. But on his day, he could probably turn up and beat us. And you're lucky that, like what Lee said on Jez's channel, Everton don't have Richarlison. And Richarlison has a great, fantastic record against Arsenal. Okay, this season he didn't score. But however, it will be a very tough game. They're going to be up for it. And every time when a manager comes, they always seem to win their home game sometimes.
Ashton's confident. He's going 3-0 to the Arsenal. And yes, Gabriel Jesus is back in light training, guys. How do you feel about that, Luca?
Well, for me, look, Ashton, I love your prediction. I've seen you before, Ashton, and for me, I love your prediction. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I do think we will win the game. I'm watching the game on Saturday, and then I'm going out to watch the game. So, but Jesus, for me, light training wise,
He doesn't look like he was in England, though, does he?
no. But
Probably
for me,
some nice, beautiful beach in Brazil or something.
well, yeah, Jesus is enjoying life. So
Yeah.
I think Jesus will be back into February. I do.
I'll be enjoying life in March and April.
Yeah, hopefully, and we need him back. But this is the thing what I'm worried about, right? I know in the future we do need a striker in the summer, but what if Jesus don't come back as the same player?
Yeah, that's always a worry with a knee injury.
Because sometimes when you have a knee injury, like I've never had a knee injury. All I've done is broken my arm in my past, right?
You're lucky. You're young, mate. Wait till you hit 35.
Yeah, and onwards.
Wait, mate. So enjoy your next 5 years.
I've got another 6 years to be 35. A long time, but it will come.
I was 35 6 years ago, so you're a young man.
Yeah, young man.
Yeah, I thought that was a Norwich shirt you were wearing. Then I've seen the label. No. Yeah. So you're not happy with the window.
Not really, but
obviously this is a bit of a stupid question. But who do you think is the best signing we made? Obviously, that's a stupid. Yeah,
all day long, fantastic signing. He played well against Man City. I thought him and Turner were the two outstanding players in that game last week.
I've got Kyle. I didn't say anyone, but I will let Kyle on. So if that's all right, Luca.
Yeah, anyone's more.
Yeah, I'll do. No problem. Keep smashing the likes and subscribe if you can, and hit the super chat. Any donations will be helping. Anything from 99p upward. And this is Kyle Walsh Gunner. How are you, mate?
Big up to the Tobias, mate. How are you keeping? Good.
Yeah, man. Been streaming all day, but all good. How are you, sir?
You're a busy man, Alex. You're on.
I know. I don't know how I'm doing it, man. I don't know how I'm doing it. So welcome and thank you for coming on.
Perfect. And Luca, just a quick one for you. Enjoy your youth, man. I was listening to you. Enjoy your youth. You're only babies towards me. I'm 45 years old now, and trust me, it keeps going downhill. So enjoy your brother.
I'm 30 next year.
Enjoy it.
Even when you're 30, mate, you're fine. I had no aches and pains.
When you get to 30, mate, the years go quick.
Up until I was my late 30s, I'm pretty fit. No aches and pains, nothing. Now, almost back hurts. I got a bit of pain in my foot, which is on and off. I don't know about you. I hurt my elbow in the gym, but you just got to get on with it.
Exactly.
What about you, Carl? I'm sure you're suffering.
Yeah, no, I played a lot of football back in the day, Alex, and I played at a high standard, and unfortunately I got a bad injury. So
okay. Where did you play?
Centre forward. Centre forward was my position, and yeah, unfortunately I broke the leg, and I've had several operations on the leg ever since. And I'm still going through more surgery in a few months' time. So yeah, so enjoy it all.
Yeah, so no moaning or complaining, Luca.
No, Luca.
How are you feeling? I know you've got strong views on these bozos, as I call them, clowns, frauds. How do you feel, mate, about Arsenal, the window, and Edu and Vinai?
Yeah, I remember Arsenal being a big club, gigantic club, and the good times, Alex, back in the hybrid days, even under George Graham. I grew up I support him since 1987, so I've seen a lot of ups, and I saw us challenging at the top level, and unfortunately, that has all kind of fell apart since over the last 2 decades. And I talk to fans here where I'm from, and they're saying to me, "Sure, why are you complaining, Kai? Sure, if we get top 4 position, it's a fantastic achievement." And I'm saying to him, are you actually for real, lads? We're acting like a small club, Alex. Ain't the story. We had a transfer window this month, man. We are 5 points clear with the game in hand. This is our first time in nearly 2 decades of winning the Premier League. And we do nothing. Trossard is a brilliant signing. I'm a Trossard fan. I'm delighted with that. But this new centre-back fella, he's inexperienced. We don't know much about him. I wish the fella every bit of success, but he's not the answer for now.
Who's that?
And then we go and get Jorginho.
Jorginho.
I just told you there about my leg and all the surgeries I've had. And I'd actually move quicker and faster than Jorginho.
That's the thing, mate.
This is not the answer, lads.
Yeah.
This is not the answer. If something happens to Party, I said it, I'm after texting it into a few shows, and I'm going to say it here now for everybody to hear us. I think this transfer window has blown our league title chances.
You're not happy, are you?
Not one bit happy. It's a 3 out of 10 maximum transfer window.
I rated a 4 out of 10.
It's after, to me, we've lost the league title because of this. That's my honest opinion.
That's what worries me when you look at those fixtures coming up. Yeah, and that's the thing. We lost Sambi Lokonga as well, who's a body, and we've given El Neni a contract extension for being injured till the rest of the season. Yay! That is why I'm questioning these frauds.
This guy's been at the football club since 2015.
Big up Static, mate.
Man.
No problem. Yeah, exactly. Like, seriously, what do you think of that? El Neni contract extension, and he's out for most of the season, mate.
Kyle?
You still there?
I think he's phoned Kyle or something.
Kyle?
Give him time.
Kyle, are you there? His picture's still there.
I think he's phoned.
Kyle, do you want to come out and come in? Kyle?
If you want.
Kyle? Are you there? Hello? Oh, there he is. No, just go out and come in.
Come in and come out, yeah.
Come out and, yeah, in and out. So, yeah, I am going to do about another 10 minutes, and I need to put my son to bed. But it's just, yeah, and I am...
We're live again, mate.
I don't know how I'm doing it, seriously. Like,
mate, I haven't done a show, mate. I haven't done no show on my channel today, right? And for me, I haven't done a show since yesterday. I've got one tomorrow as well.
There we go.
Sorry about that, mate. The daughter ringing me phone. I told her it was on YouTube, and she still rings the phone. Drives me mad. This fucking phone. But no, Alex, I heard you talking about El Neni there, yeah?
Yeah.
I just said this about El Neni.
Yeah.
He's at the club the last 6-7 years, whatever length of time it is. In my eyes, he's a failure. He never achieved anything at the club. He's a championship player at best. He's injured, and what do? We give him an extension of a contract.
You know why we gave him the extension, mate? Because he's just a good guy to have in the changing room, nothing else.
It's a joke. And that's why I'm saying to you that we're not acting as a big club. We're acting as a small club by doing ridiculous things like this. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. And we think that we're going to win the league with this squad. And we think that we're going to do something in the Champions League next season with this current squad. Because let's get facts right. They're proving that they can't get big targets. So what did they think they're going to get the big targets next season for the Champions League football?
That's why. I'm just bringing this because these guys have not done enough a good job. How the hell can you give a crop guy a contract extension when there's other midfielders out there, mate? Why? This doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, doesn't. Bring back Mikel Arteta in midfield at this race.
But I know you're not his biggest fan, but Arteta, I mean, how do you think he's done this season so far? I
think Arteta has done great this season, and I'm not his biggest fan, but what he has achieved up to now has been like a miraculous job. Let's be honest about it. Yeah. There's none of us thought at the beginning, before the season even started, I say, write-off. It's just going to be another write-off season. Yeah. Like, there's no way I thought we'd be in the position we're in. So you have to give credit where credit is due. There's no point sitting here and saying, "Oh, Arteta, blah 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 blah," when he's failing, and then when he's succeeding, I'm sitting here and not giving him praise. So you have to be. All I ever wanted Arteta to do was prove me wrong, and as we
moment he's doing it,
he's doing it as we speak. And fair play to him, and fair play to anyone that does that. You have to respect the fella like that. But the question, that the other side to that coin is this, Alex.
Yeah.
Let's see where he be come the end of May. will he be lifting up this league title? Because if he's not, I want Hayes to roll.
Yeah. And who's more culpable, do you think, Kyle?
I honestly believe the two boys behind there are definitely not helping the situation for Arteta.
No.
So I wouldn't point the finger at Arteta. I'd rather get rid of these lads behind you before I get rid of Arteta. But people are very quick to point the finger at the Cronkies too. But in fairness to the Cronkies, they have been given the money. They have been given the money, you know. So we have to kind of, I think the two boys behind there are the number one targets. If we don't succeed, they have to go. They're not doing their jobs right.
They haven't done their jobs right anyway, mate.
Alex and Luca and me, the three of us are ordinary lads. We have ordinary jobs. We're not millionaires.
No,
if I
not
go
yet.
To work,
not yet.
I'm a bus driver, and if I go out there tomorrow morning and miss the bus run, I can be punished for that. So, and I'm only on basic money.
Yeah, if I don't show up to my job,
it's not being punished, and the multi-millionaires.
If I don't show up to my job or don't call, I get punished.
Absolutely.
So, same with Luca as well. Mate, facts, 100%. Yeah. Guys, go and subscribe to Carl's channel and subscribe to Luca. Give them a subscription, and it's as the name says. Carl, are you uploading at the moment, or?
Yeah, I put up a video there. I think it was yesterday about the transfer window. My thoughts about it, which is a joke. I'm doing another video tomorrow about Tony Adams, and I'm going to be doing a review for the Everton game, and then I'll be doing a match review then after the game. So yeah, a few things coming up. I'm going to keep on uploading now as well. So keep on. I'm going to actually try to figure out this StreamYard, do a few live shows as well, and invite you guys on.
Even me, I've upgraded it, but I don't know how to put the color. I don't know how. I've upgraded it, right? But I don't know how to put
the logo, haven't I?
I don't know how to put the logo up, or mate, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
Showing my age.
I'm showing my age too. Luca is really good at it. So, Luca, you may give us hints there.
You're going to have to help me, Luca.
The only thing I don't know how to do, you know, when you've got your Jorginho and Trossard picture, Alex, that's it I need help with. But the rest I know how to do.
Yeah.
I'll drop you a DM there, Luca, just because I want to do a live stream. I haven't done one before. And I like to invite guests on and see what happens.
What you need to do is obviously, if you've got an email account.
Yeah.
You basically just get an email account, use that, you get a code, 6-digit code, you use that, go on your email, type it in, create StreamYard, type your title, type what you think about. Always important thing is to put hashtags in. It helps the channel. And people can actually see. Might not work all the time, but some people can see. It's like with my match reactions, when the game finishes, I don't know if you have YouTube Studio or not, Kyle.
Yeah, I do. YouTube Studio, yeah.
Always best to put the location of the place than people on a match reaction. Straight
here we go. Tips, guys.
We'll be all at it.
Yeah.
Big up
I'm going to do a couple more minutes. Then I've got to help get my son to bed. So I am going to wrap it up because I need to rest my back as well. But Carl, thank you for coming on, mate. And wish you luck with the channel and hope you smash it. And hopefully these guys prove me wrong and prove us wrong. But at the moment, sorry, it ain't happening, is it?
Well, Alex, before you go, I'd just like to say a big up to you for having me on your channel.
No problem,
You're doing great work. I watch you all the time.
Cheers,
and
mate.
It's great to see your channel growing and growing and growing, and I hope you smash it all the way.
Thanks,
Luca, the same. Luca, tunes into you as well. You're very good as well, man. You're knowledge. And as a matter of fact, I was watching you last night, Luca, and I just want to say this to you, man, that I have you there now. Some idiots text into your channel and said that you know nothing while you're talking about. Maybe you might remember that. I don't know who he is, but he said that, Luca, why you don't know what you're clueless or something like that, he said. And I was watching, I was sitting to myself, what sort of fool is that fella? You do know what you're talking about. You're an Arsenal fan, ain't the story. So
we're all got different views. We love our club.
Absolutely. So fellas like that, you know, I get the same. There's lads here locally from town run me down because I'm doing YouTube. I just say, lads, listen, just, you know what I mean, just back off, like. Yeah, but I just like to say, lads, that I just want us to get back. I want Arsenal to get back to where we were
Yeah.
a couple of decades ago. Robert Perez, Bergkamp, we'll never get players like that again. So
No.
we were spoiled. So it was great growing up watching them. But with the current players, you're playing for Arsenal Football Club. I want us to succeed. My standards are up here, and that's what I want for my club. So hopefully they'll prove us wrong this season. Both after this transfer window, I'm saying I very much doubt it.
Man United and Forest, by the way, are 0-0 at half time, but they're already through Man United anyway.
Hopefully Newcastle beat them in the final.
Yep, I want Newcastle to smash them. I flipping hate Man United.
Hate them.
Can't stand them. They robbed us of 2003. Late 2008, was it?
1999, when Bergkamp missed the
100%.
penalty and they went down and won the treble. Break your heart thinking about it.
Yeah, so I think without them lot, well, I think we would have got at least 3 more Premier League titles. What do you reckon?
I think so. I think so too. That's something that really gets to me. Wenger was in charge for 21 years, and he only managed to win 3 Premier League titles.
Not good enough.
It's not good enough, Alex. It's not good enough, man.
George Graham was much better, mate.
I think so too. Absolutely agree with you.
The 3 league, two league titles, European Cup, 4 FA Cups or 3.
Don't forget the Carling Cup, whatever it was called back in the day. The Coca-Cola Cup, I think it was called back in
the Milk
back
Cup,
in the early 90s.
Little Woods Cup.
Little Woods Cup as well. So successful, very successful. George Graham was a very successful manager.
Very underrated, the most underrated manager.
Yeah, and he got blackguarded too that time. I think there was something about money over Jans Jensen. Remember him in midfield? There was something about him and money laundry or something like that. He was blackguarded, but he was a great manager. George Graham was a great manager.
Yeah, fair.
And that's when Arsenal was a great club. Not like the shite that we've been over the last decade
20 years. Exactly, mate. Facts. 100%.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm so passionate, because I want the club to get back to where it should be.
Don't blame you, mate. Don't blame you. And keep that passion, man. Keep that passion. It's your club and our club.
Absolutely. Get the Sun debate. Alex, big up to you, man. And I tune into you again. I'll be in tune into you too, man. Big up to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
See you later, mate.
See you later. Bye.
Luca, I'll see you later, mate. I've got to go.
I'll let you finish off, man.
Okay, mate. All right. Cheers, mate. Go and subscribe to Luca as well. And I've got to go.
Can I see what's coming up on my channel or no?
Go ahead quickly. Yeah.
I'll be very quick because what's coming up on my channel is tomorrow we're live at 6:30 p.m. We've got Falcon Blues Toffee TV. Friday we're live for the Top 6 show 6 p.m. and Saturday match reaction. But thank you very much for having me on. Much pleasure. Fantastic. You done absolutely amazing on Jez's channel and this channel. Go and subscribe to Arsenal Alex. But
yes, please. You very much. Cheers, mate. Okay. All right. Good night. Yep. Thanks a lot, guys. I do need to know how to do this logo. Smash the like button, subscribe. If you are watching on playback, hit the thanks option and donate to the channel. I probably will be having a day off tomorrow. I will be back on Friday. I say I will be having a day off, but you never know. Click the membership as well if you want to become a member. 99p a month, and you can do that when you watch back. Right, I need to rest my back, get my son to bed, and get me out of here. Edu and Vinai, step it up. League title could be incoming. Good night, everyone. I'll see you lot. I say I won't be back tomorrow, but you never know, if not Friday.